YouTube, YouTube. What's up? It's your boy, Elder from Your Online Influence. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 ways to grow your Instagram. But before I get into it, make sure to like this video, to subscribe on my channel, and to comment on this video. And I will comment on every video. I will comment back on every comment. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram and stay in contact with me through the DMs. Let's go. Okay, growing your Instagram can be a bit hard for some people. Some people don't even understand it. The funniest thing I think is that people still think that if you just post, you will grow your social media. However, that's not the case. That's 0.00001% the case that people will magically find your content and will subscribe or will follow you on Instagram. Well, the first thing is, well, not the first thing, but I want to mention this one as a pre-bonus. I have another bonus on the end of this video. The first thing is hashtags. Hashtags are very good to be found. However, I don't really believe much in hashtags if you're just starting out your channel. Like, don't get me wrong, or your Instagram page. Don't get me wrong. You need to put hashtags on all your content and make sure that the hashtag is related to your content. That's important because you never know when people will search a hashtag and will find your content and will follow you or will get in contact with you. However, there's so much content on Instagram that people usually won't even find your hashtags. And another common thing that occurs is that people are using bots, etc. So they are targeting specific hashtags, and through that, people will spam your account. Okay. However, use your hashtags because I've had a lot of clients, colleagues, which I have been in contact with because I was searching for particular hashtags. Well, if you choose to go the hashtag route, use the right hashtags. Also use long tail hashtags. So that means not only make money online, but for example, make money online in the Netherlands, something like that. Because there won't be a lot of people searching for that hashtag, but the people who are searching for that hashtag will be very targeted. So you will be receive very targeted followers. Okay, the first thing is, and it's a bit of gray area, there are a lot of things with this method, but it's the follow unfollow method. Well, what's the follow unfollow method? The follow unfollow method is you go on a bigger page that looks like your page or has the same content as your page, or you might think people who are following this page would like my page as well. Well, you are going to follow those people, and after that, if they don't follow you back, you're going to unfollow that. Well, this is a very gray area, and I have to admit, Instagram doesn't like this method. So be cautious with this method. I don't preach this method, but it's a very good method to get started with your account, because when you don't have any followers and you just have your content and you just go randomly follow people, most of the time a lot of people will follow you back. So at some point when you have, let's say, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 followers, you can switch up your strategy and you can abandon the follow unfollow. Also, the follow unfollow is very dangerous for your account because it can do three things. It can ban you forever, your account. It can shadow ban you so that people won't see your content, and also it can temporarily ban you. And if you are temporarily banned, you need to get your Instagram account back. That can be a very hassle, can be a very headache and pain in the ass. Oh, sorry, I don't know if I can curse on YouTube, so I don't know, but okay. But it can be a very good first way to start out your Instagram account. Again, I encourage you to, the first time, follow unfollow till, let's say, you have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people, and then move on to the other ways to get followers. Last thing about this subject is make sure that you know what the Instagram limits are. Like before, you could follow 1,000 people and unfollow 1,000 people a day. Nowadays, Instagram is a lot harder with that. You can't even do a lot of actions like that on a day. So make sure to know how much can I follow, how much can I unfollow, and always stay under that line. And don't do it too fast, etc. If you want to know how to do the unfollow method, make sure to check out other videos of mine. I'm going to release a book very soon. Make sure to read that book as well. I'm going to explain you everything, and make sure to be updated with what Instagram updates are. Okay, the second one is shout out for shout out. Well, what's shout out for shout out? Shout out for shout out is when another account similar to yours account will post you, and they will post you, and you will post them. So what happens, followers of them will come to you, and your followers will go to them. Well, this method can be effective, however it can also be ineffective. Why? Because when someone is doing a lot of shout out for shout out, those followers, you have a lot of competition in their feed, because they do a lot with other influencers, and also their followers can become a bit tired of those shout out for shout out. So the best thing to do is search out for people who are trying to grow their Instagram. Search out for the people who are which content are similar to your Instagram, and make a group on your own. And I would encourage you to move this group to Telegram, because also this is a bit a gray method. Instagram doesn't really like this because it's not really organic growth. So if they see and know that your guys are doing this, shout out for shout out with the whole group, then they can shadowban you as well, and maybe even ban you. Don't quote me on that. But what I would do if I was you, like make sure that your account is a bit like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, so that other people are taking you more seriously as well. Then reach out to other influencers to shout out with shout out with it. Now, what I would do, I would just do shout out with shout out in the stories, because stories is very easily to put it on and remove it, not on your feed. Keep your feed clean, and for more serious things and things to grow and to be like to reach engagement with your audience, use your stories as a vlog or etc, or social shout out for shout out. The next one is Instagram ads. Instagram ads work very well. However, make sure that you know a bit or two about Instagram ads, because if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to spend a lot of money. You're going to waste a lot of money for nothing. Another thing is, never use the promote button under an Instagram post of yours. Why? Because I don't know what it is, but Instagram won't really do the correct marketing for you if you just click the promote button. The best thing for you to do is, oh yeah, sorry, I know why. Because they are going to promote it randomly to the people they think it's good for you, and you can't be really targeted with the audience you want to reach. But if you use Facebook ad manager to create the ad and to hyper focus to create an audience to promote your content to, then you most likely would get a lot of more success. Also with ads, make sure that you know what you're doing again, and if you're doing it, yeah, make sure that it's worth it. You know, what do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish with the extra followers, because you're paying for them. For me, I always say make sure that you have a monetization way in the back end. So always, if they follow you, there's always a way for them to buy something from you. Also, don't make sure that you don't scam people. Sell legit products or services. Don't scam people. Why? Because it's going to screw over your reputation, and it's going to screw over the whole Instagram platform, because the more products, scam products and services that are out there, the harder it is for the normal and the legit seller to sell something. So again, use Instagram ads. However, make a plan behind it, like how I'm going to monetize this in the back end. If you're not don't have a monetization way, if you're just using creating a meme page, you know, you can do whatever you like, but I wouldn't really do ads for what, you know. I can have in my opinion, at the beginning you can have much better uh, uh, growth hacks to grow your Instagram. So why use ads at the beginning, or why use ads when you don't think about, okay, how I'm going to monetize it, or how I'm going to get something back from it, you know. uh, Secondly is an outside source. Well, Instagram gets harder and harder to grow on, so what you can do is use a source where it's easier to get traffic, and make sure that the traffic goes to your Instagram. So do a call to action like, yo, make sure to follow me on my Instagram. Also make sure to follow me on my Instagram, your online influence. Okay, but further, use that outside source in order for you to get followers. And what source it can be, well, I will explain this in a lot of other videos, also in my book. For now I will keep it short, so I won't really explain which sources. But if you have a source where you get a lot of traffic, and for relatively a low price or free, you can leverage that to send them to your Instagram account. Okay, and this second thing is going viral. Well, this is something is with every social media. Going viral is the best way to get followers. Well, how do you go viral? Well, when you post something, usually the first hour, the more comments and likes you get, and the more saves you get on a content post, uh, the more Instagram will push out your content to an audience. Well, how does Instagram does this? I don't know for sure, but what I understand is, usually first they blast it to a smaller group of audience. Mostly, usually it's your own audience. So let's say they blast it to 10 people. They see how our people are going to react to your post. If they see, if Instagram, the algorithm sees, okay, there's just a lot of saves, a lot of likes, comments, etc., they will push it to more. They will push it to 100, then to uh, 1,000, 10,000, etc. And the more you get, the more viral you go. Also, if people share your content, etc. So really, going viral is most of the times an engagement thing. The more engagement you get, the more viral you go. Also, they will usually post you on the explore page, and if you're on the explore page, you will get a lot of followers. I have grew a lot of Instagram accounts in the past with this method. However, it's getting harder and harder, but there is a way for there will always be a way for these methods. And the last thing, a bonus thing, is a bit a growth hack. It's a legit growth hack. Now, not really legit, also a bit a gray area, but it can be very smart if you use it. Well, let's say you have a travel account, a personal travel account. So let's say I have a travel account, Elder Travels, you know. I want to have a smart way to get people to my page, but people who are really into traveling. So what can I do? I can go and buy a bigger account. So let's say an account with 10,000 or 100,000 or even a million. It depends what you want. You get that account and you use that account to drive traffic to your main account. And how can you do this? Well, you can post yourself on your main account, or on your bot account, your account that you have bought. But I don't really recommend that. What I would recommend is, again, create a shout out for shout out group, and when you and ask people who are shouting out you to shout out your main profile, so your Elder Travels account. And the bigger account you have, the more leverage you have, because you can approach people with 10k, 20k, 30k to be on your group. So the bigger your group with people, with the more followers, the harder you're going to grow. This is one of the best strategies you can do. Also, on buying account, I will explain it in other videos, also in my book. But for now, these are just some concepts that you can use to grow your Instagram account. And to be honest, these are one of concepts to grow your Instagram account. Well, there are more, but these are the main ones. But it's just, at the end of the day, it's about working. You will not get something for free. You need to put your time and your energy in your Instagram account, and then you will follow. Then you will create a good following. And as last, make sure that your content is good. If you have crap content, people won't follow, and if people will follow, you won't get a lot of out of them. The best way is to market yourself is to put out a good product as best as you can at that moment, and market that. Don't go market a product you don't believe in, or a product that isn't really good. Well, that was my video. The 5, 6, 7 ways to grow your Instagram. Make sure to use it. If you want to know more, go to my Instagram page, follow me, youronlineinfluence.com, and DM me. I will help you with it. And also, if my book comes out, make sure to buy it. I'm going to put my soul into it. Make sure that it's an evergreen book that people will always they can always use in a practical way. And also subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video, because I will comment back, and I will see you in the next video. This was Elder from Your Online Influence. Peace.